Did one of your friends ever tell you about their Christmas tradition and just weirded you out? Like, what the hell, you guys do that?
I don't think so.
I'm trying to think if there's anything like really weird that I've heard that like threw me for a loop. I think everyone's, at least so far that I've heard, no one's been like really strange. Like everyone's kind of had like a similar variation. I think the only thing that like throws people for a loop is, and some people are very polarized by it. Like the only like weirdest thing is like, do you celebrate right at midnight or do you go to bed and you wait till the morning? I think that's the thing I've heard very often. Where
Yeah,
like
I could see that.
that's like the closest to a thing that's like maybe people view it. It's like you open all your presents right at 12. Like yeah, and some people are like you wait till the morning. I'm like yeah.
What a psycho. Yeah. I remember being a kid and waking up at like 5 a.m. and just sitting there looking at the stuff like, I know it's in there, I want it.
Mm-hmm.
But just waiting for someone to wake up. And it's usually my dad, and then he'd be like, well, we have to wait for everybody else to wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, get it.
But I've been up.
I've been here. My shit's in there, man. Let me open it.
Now that anticipation was always terrible.
Yeah. It's, but, I mean, good times, I guess. The world was not yet a vampire.
Do you have any traditions outside of normal, like let's have dinner, see family, do presents? Like, is there like a movie you always watched? Maybe a thing your family did collectively?
We didn't, I think from the time I was like in my teens to like the time I moved out of the house, every year we would just go see a movie. So on Christmas Day, our dad's be like, well, what's out? All right, well, let's go see this. And then like me, him, my sister, my older sister, like whoever wanted to go, he would pay for it. And we just all go see a movie, which was fantastic because there'd be like 4 people there.
Right.
Yeah, that's real.
I want places to thrive, but I don't want to see people.
That's kind of my big thing with movie theaters. I do not like theaters full of people, but I understand that means the movie's doing good.
Yeah.
So it sucks.
There was one year where it was just me and him, and we went and saw the Total Recall remake,
Mm-hmm.
which a lot of people I think forgot that even happened.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, they remade it with Colin Farrell. Not good. They kept like nothing from the original, other than it was called Total Recall and like a vague similarity of premise. But we went and saw it at downtown when they were on like their like last leg, and it was literally just me and him in the theater.
It's awesome.
And I don't mean like in our theater. I mean
the whole thing.
yeah, just us and like the 3 employees that looked really annoyed that they had to be there for no reason.
That's how it was when I went to go see Joker.
Joker.
I think I was like the last person in this city to watch it. There was no one left. It was like a Wednesday night. Good movie. It was on like a date thing, and it really killed the mood, personally. It's a great movie, but it's
You're
so
on
sad.
a date?
You went to see On a Date?
Yeah. It was a strange choice, I think.
I was gonna say yeah. That
Did
seems
you
like an
pick
odd
it or
choice.
did the other person pick it?
And we both collectively were like, this movie looks cool. Like, and for me, it was definitely a mood killer. I just kind of like had to stew in my own thoughts for a while. I was like, man, this was pretty damn dark.
So what did I just watch?
But it was beautiful. I want to watch it again.
Oh God, that was. You want to go home and like maybe cuddle up and read some Poe,
Yeah.
some Edgar Allan, you know? Maybe
Get
listen
real
to
dark.
him. Put on what was a sad mopey TV show?
BoJack Horseman.
Put on BoJack and just really drift away into the void together.
It's a great show too. But yeah, again, that puts me in a pretty like dark mood sometimes. So
This is a story I just want to tell. It doesn't link to any question.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember being in 7th grade, and our English teacher was like, "Oh, we're already done with all of our work because teachers don't want to work the week before holidays as much as kids don't want to do anything." And so it was that Friday before break, and he was like, "Oh, let's just go around. Everybody tell us what your family's doing on Christmas." And so, a couple people had gone. I was sitting there thinking to myself, I was like, oh, shit. Like, I'm the only white kid in this class. Like, if I tell them that my family's going to eat Mexican food, they're going to make fun of me. And so when it got to me, I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to hang out, this and that, open gifts. We're going to have, and I was like, what's a white person saying? I was like, oh, we're going to have a turkey. And I said that, hoping they'd be like, oh, that's cool, whatever, Isaiah's different. Like, obviously.
Uh-huh.
But as soon as, oh, yeah, we're having a turkey, fucking laughter everywhere. Just, oh, fucking white people having a turkey. And the teacher was like, oh, everybody calm down. You can eat a turkey on Christmas. My family's eating a turkey. It'll be fine. And I was like, thanks for lying to the class, bud. But
I thought that was a normal thing.
That's
Turkey
really
on
normal.
Christmas.
That's like
I would think so too. But the thing that fucking cracked me up was like my family was making tamales. Like that was one of our traditions.
That's also extremely normal in
Was
this area.
Yeah, like we live in Yuba. Like
a lot of
obviously
white people are gonna eat tamales.
Yeah, we're gonna eat Mexican food. But it just sucked that I sidestepped and lied about that bullshit, so no one would give me a hard time.
Did
It
you learn?
backfired.
And then I found out, yeah, they're just gonna give me a hard time regardless. So I was like, shit.
It's the nature of children. I'll find
Kids
a way.
suck, man. They're dirty and they're dicks. Like
Mhm.
Nothing worse than that combination.
the worst. But yeah, that was something that stuck. I was like, son of bitches,
Fucking roasted me.
roasted me for no reason, freaking lie.